Okay guys, sent this little flashlight to review here, and I gotta say I like this guy. This is a Meco multi-use flashlight radio, so it's pretty cool. Like, you know me, I'm always a big advocate of things that don't have to rely on batteries. So number one, this guy, you've got a charge, two charge features. First off, solar power, right? If for some reason you don't want to use a charger, the crank it has, well, leave it in the sun, it'll charge itself, right? Suppose you got to do something, you're hiking or something, you just put it on your backpack somehow or something, and it'll charge itself, I guess. But put a little bit of elbow grease, and you just take the sucker, and it doesn't matter. You can count it clockwise, charge it clockwise, counterclockwise. And this little guy got a little flashlight in case you need it, right? And you've got AM, FM radio, but better yet, radio as well, Weather Channel. So, like I say, radio, AM, FM, and weather, man. That's always a big one. But the main thing about this guy, not only can you charge the radio or flashlight combination, what I really like about this the most, what I think it really is a charger for other things like your cell phone, right? Now, you would, it's got a little port here at the back, and you get some, couple of attachments here, depending on what kind of phone you have, right? You would plug it in here, and of course, as you'd figure, right? So this guy, it plugs in this mini USB, and you can charge anything with a USB, apparently, or certain smartphones. It doesn't work with, I have an old piece of crap phone, so it doesn't work with mine. But if I was to use a converter on this bad boy, then I could get it to work. So, you can use your regular charger if one of these don't fit. You got an old piece of crap phone like I got, well then there you go. But that is the main thing. That's what I really like it for. The way I see this, it's going to be a generator. It's a mini generator for, like, you got a GPS or something. Anything you can charge with a USB, right? It takes you some elbow grease, but it's possible to do it, right? Let's say you have some GPS or cell phone or something, and the battery runs out. You are SOL, man. This guy, it take you a little bit. You're going to be doing some cranking, but it is possible to do it. So mainly, I don't see it as a flashlight or radio. I see it as a charger, right? An elbow grease, a little bit of cranking, and you can charge other devices. In addition to that, in my opinion, you've also got AM, FM radio, which of course it's nice to have if you're out in the middle of nowhere. Say your car breaks down. Let's say you have this in a like get home bag or something. I would say probably it'd be a good item for a get home bag. I'm not sure if I would use this one for a what am I saying? A bug out bag. But a get home bag, I would see that come in handy, right? Definitely camping trip. That's a big one, man. Able to charge something, your other devices out in the middle of nowhere. You're not going to plug anything in, right? And remember all those hurricanes we had, man. It was a heck of a year. Last year was a heck of a year for hurricanes, and that's really what I want to talk about. Like this guy, I see it as some of that other preparation equipment and that preparing for a hurricane or natural disaster video I did. You want to have some items to cook with. Basic canned goods, water filters. I went over the very, very, very basics, and I think this guy would fall in there, right? I was talking about a radios and stuff. Well, there you go, right? Not only do you have a radio, and of course you need a flashlight because the power is going to go out, but also if you have a phone, and if it was to die out on you, well, you're screwed. You're not going to plug it into the wall and recharge it, right? So, it's a good idea to have something to recharge that phone, right? I'm always talking about solar. I was even showing you the guys the battery charger, and you can get solar charged batteries, the rechargeable batteries. Yeah, there's different options, and I think you shouldn't just go one way, right? Not just one solution and it's done. Have multiple ideas, multiple items. This isn't that expensive. This guy goes for $25, but they have a sale going on to the end of January here. So if you're going to pick one up, pick it up this month, right? And again, the way I see it, I don't see it primarily as a flashlight or a radio. I see it as a charger for all the other electronics, anything you can charge with a USB, as well as your cell phone, right? That's the main use I see, right? And then on top of that, a flashlight, because of course, hell, you can't see in the dark, of course, so there you go, it beats starlight and moonlight. So you've got endless supply of power and radio to keep you entertained. You're hiking, or you just sitting around. Your Monopoly game got washed up or something. Hey, entertainment, man. That can go a long way when power's out. In hard times, man, just knowing what's going on. And of course, radio. Listen to the weather. Is the worst over, or is the worst coming? Man, that's you must know that kind of stuff. Now, this guy, I got it a little while ago, and I've just been taking it with me, keeping it with me here and there, and it's pretty durable little thing, man. I mean, it doesn't weigh that much, right? So I'm like, it's kind of light. It makes me wonder, but I mean, me, I'm not careful with things. I get something, I use it, right? I buy work boots, I work them. I'm not going to take care of them, mink oil and all this crap. I work my work boots. If I have gloves, I'll work them. A jacket, man, I'll put it through the ringer, If it's, I don't take care of stuff. I see things meant to be used. And it seems to be a rugged little flashlight radio combo. But yeah, again, like I said, the ability to charge things up is, a must. I recommend this guy, and like any other solar charger for batteries, you just can't stick on one item. Got to be a couple of items, right? Multiple ways to recharge things. Multiple ways to have light. Just like if you are putting a bug out back together. You can't just have one way to start fire. You have to have multiple ways in case something goes wrong, right? So, you guys have solar chargers, that's great. But, look into something, wine and crank. I'm always talking about wine and crank powered stuff. And you can't just go with wine and crank. You also got to get solar power stuff, right? Batteries and stuff like that. Different ways to accomplish the same goal. Because if something goes wrong, you're going to need every little bit you can. And again, let's say you're not a prepper. Those hurricanes, man, there were some bad hurricanes. You never know when that can happen, right? People aren't expecting it, and then it's too late. I remember these water bobs I was looking at on Amazon, and that was before the hurricanes even started, even hit Houston, and they were $20. And I'm like, I'm thinking about getting one of these, and my wife, it's up to you. And then, the storm starts developing, and I forgot about it. I'm busy at work. And then I go back on there, $50. Like, what the? I go back on later the same day. It was $75. I'm like, no, I'm not buying that. I got water around. I've got water filters. I don't need that. And then I'm just keeping up with them just to see what they went for. The last one sold at 150, 160, I'm saying 250 or 60 bucks when they were originally 20 bucks, right? When everybody needs something, well, then it's too late. You don't go looking for it then. It's too late. So pick up items like this before that kind of crap happens, right? You want to get stuff like this before hurricane season. Have something like this in your car before you go on that road trip, right? That's my recommendation, guys. Just, having stuff around, multiple purpose stuff. And that's what I like about this little guy. Durable. Probably, I'm not sure. Some people say like a bright color. Some people don't want bright color. Me, I think it's good in an emergency. You can find it quickly. It depends on what you got going on. I mean, somebody's going to go bug out to the woods or something. Probably not bright colors, but for an emergency, whether it's a natural disaster type deal, right? You want to be able to find it, then that's perfectly fine. Break on the side of the road or something, that's fine. But anyway, I'm going to leave a link in the description bar. These guys are on sale for till the end of the month. Right? You got January. Pick this one up. Pick other items like this you can. Start your year off right. Getting things put aside for emergencies before they happen. Not right in the middle of it. Right? Like those water bobs. You look at from 20 to 250, 260 bucks. And that wasn't including shipping. Or actually maybe it is on Amazon. Maybe it's free shipping. But regardless, get things while they're cheap. Get them before, not after. Right? Anyway, that's it for me, guys. I'll leave a link in the description bar to this guy and a couple other items I'd get. Get a couple things. Start the new year off right. Put things aside now, right? Before hurricane season. Before, all that crap. You never know what's around the corner, man. And having some security, just you sleep better at night. Well, if this happens, I'm covered. There you go. That's simple as that. Okay, anyway, that's it for me, guys. Y'all have a good one. I am out.